Exhausted by dieting but still want to eat better? Here's what women over 60 need to know. I'm Cassie Christopher. I'm a registered dietitian and emotional eating expert. And if you've ever said to yourself, I know exactly what to do, I just need to make myself do it, then this is the video for you. So why do women over 60 struggle to make healthy eating choices? And the answer to that actually has to do with the things that you're trying to solve eating, that is all or nothing dieting, is making your eating worse. All or nothing dieting, also known as dieting, sets you up for failure. All or nothing dieting is when you have a list of foods or you have a specific plan that you're trying to follow and you're either following it perfectly, say 1% of the time, or you're not, you're doing nothing. And in your brain, you go back between perfection and failure. But because it's hard to follow a lot of these diets perfectly, you end up mostly feeling like a failure, and you probably get to a place where you've been doing this for decades and you don't even want to try again. I have to say that's really normal. That's a protection survival instinct. So why does this all or nothing dieting not work? Well, the first reason is because when you believe that food is bad or you shouldn't eat it, it makes the forbidden fruit phenomenon occur. So this is where your brain actually gets more of the neurotransmitter dopamine, which is responsible for pleasure, reward, motivation, learning, when you're thinking about this off-limits food, thereby creating more motivation to eat it, aka cravings. So if you've ever gone on a diet, said I'm not going to eat XYZ, and then all you can think about is the thing you said you weren't going to eat, you have experienced this. And in particular, if you're using food as a way to numb your emotions, to comfort yourself, to zone out, food as a way to feel better, then it can make this forbidden food phenomenon all the stronger because you're actually taking away, by completely eliminating this coping mechanism without replacing it with another way to care for your emotions. All or nothing dieting also disconnects you from your body. So perhaps you notice your metabolism slows down. This has been documented, so many times, but most famously with the studies of people from The Biggest Loser. When you diet, you get more cravings, but also you start to rely on things outside of yourself to tell you if you're hungry or full, or if you should eat, or if you're doing good. Stepping on the scale, what your counting apps tell you, can create this disconnection from your body to the point where one woman recently told me that she's unable to tell the difference between her physical hunger and wanting to eat sugar to help her zone out from the discomfort of daily life. And if you're disconnected from your body, you can't trust yourself around food because you end up feeling like if you are around the chocolate or the birthday cake or the pizza, right, whatever it is, that you're going to eat, an unlimited supply of it because you can't tell if you're hungry, you can't tell if you're satisfied physically or emotionally, and that external validation from food and the scale keep you feeling like a failure. And so what's the alternative to dieting for women over 60 who genuinely want to eat better, whether that be for health reasons or weight or whatever it may be? What can you do instead? And this is to cultivate the courage to trust. So what I mean by the courage to trust is having this relationship, a supportive relationship with your food, with your body, with your health, that allows you to eat with joy rather than eating to seek joy. And it takes real courage to do this because that all or nothing dieting has disconnected you from your body and told you that you can't trust yourself around food. So you have to do some work first to calm your body, calm your nervous system and your hormones, your metabolism, all of these things that have been impacted by dieting so that you can start to connect and trust yourself with food. So there's 4 steps to developing the courage to trust yourself around food. The first step is to boost your metabolism. Many women tell me, like, if I start eating, anything I want to eat or eating what I think I want or need, I'm going to gain a lot of weight, and that feels really scary for them. Without getting into, body acceptance and weight stigma and all of these important topics, I will say it's true that dieting, aging, menopause, all of these things individually can slow down your metabolism. So one way to help trust yourself around food is to eat in such a way to boost your metabolism. And the best tip I can give you to boost your metabolism is to eat regularly. And the secondary tip is to eat a nice big breakfast. And this great advice doesn't only apply to when you're hungry. Hunger signals come when you have a great, activated, normal metabolism that is working for you. But that advice to only eat when you're hungry doesn't apply when dieting has disconnected you from your hunger and shut down some of these normal hunger signals. So when you work on boosting your metabolism by eating regularly, eating breakfast, it's actually going to help you reconnect to your hunger signals. And as I know many people feel like if I eat more, if I eat regularly, I'm going to gain weight. That will not be the case if you, if you follow my advice so that you boost your metabolism. And you can learn more about how to boost your metabolism specifically in my guide, You're Done Dieting But Still Want to Heal Emotional Eating. I've got some specific ideas around how you can eat to feel good in your body at CassieChristopher.net/free. You can get that guide. The second piece to finding the courage to trust is to calm your nervous system. Stress, inflammation, trauma, there's a lot of things that can cause cravings in your life, cause your nervous system to be upregulated. So working to reduce your stress and increase your resilience to stress so that you can withstand more stress without needing to turn to food to make yourself feel better is a great way to reduce some of these food cravings and learn to trust yourself around food. My third piece to this framework is self-compassion. And self-compassion is great because it actually helps you to increase your resilience to stress, and it is being kind to yourself. One way you can start to be kind to yourself is with this phrase that I borrowed from Dr. Kristen Neff, the great self-compassion researcher, which is, "May I be kind." So when you start to notice yourself beating yourself up, I want you to take a moment and stop and think, "May I be kind?" The fourth tip here is to connect with yourself. So because dieting disconnects you from your body, it's good to check in. What are your needs? Are they emotional? Are they physical? Are you hungry? Are you satisfied? And satisfied, did what you eat actually fill you up? And it can be hard to understand this information at first because you're not used to listening and your body isn't used to signaling and your body isn't used to being listened to. But the more you practice, especially when you implement the other 3 steps to my framework, you're going to be able to better connect with your body. Again, if you want help to heal eating that feels out of control or obsessive, or you know that you're using food for more than just fuel, go to CassieChristopher.net/free, or you can click the link in the description and get my free guide, You're Done Dieting But Still Want to Heal Emotional Eating. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.